Yo, yo, it's the end of season okra. Check it out. This year I planted okra every 12 inches with 18 inches between rows. I feel like it was a little bit too snug, but it did work out. I had plenty of production. It was difficult to get in there to harvest because the plants get so big. Alright, so check it out, everybody. This is one of the pests that you'll have on your okra, aphids. Okay, they love to suck some of the juices from the plant, and they'll also be propagated by fire ants. So if you see aphids on your okra plants, I wouldn't be surprised if there were fire ants right behind them, because they'll harvest the nectar off the rear end of those aphids. I know that's not that appetizing, but that's nature, and that's one of the common insects that I don't think they cause a whole lot of damage. Of course, it would be better if I maintained this, and you could use some insecticidal soap, or you could use a strong blast of water. That would help control them. You do something every 3 days for a couple of weeks, and you'll have a infestation like that under control pretty well. But you'll also be harvesting plenty of okra the whole time, because it really will outgrow the insects. It's just a really productive plant. Okay, I just wanted to say a couple of things here to wrap it up. I feel like okra is a really beautiful plant to grow in the garden. It takes a lot of space, but it's really drought tolerant. It likes the heat, and it's so productive. It's really going to produce up to the first frost. It may slow down a little bit, but typically it wears me out. I get tired of picking it, get tired of cooking with it a little bit. That's not such a bad thing. You can take the okra and you can put it up, you can freeze it, you can pickle it, things like that. But yeah, as you can see, it's a big plant. It's going to take up a lot of space in your garden. You want to make sure you understand where it is in the garden in relation to your other plants. You want it to be on the north side so it's not shading out your other plants. All right, you grew some okra. Now what? You got to put it on the grill, people. Put it on some skewers. Grill it up. It only takes a couple minutes. And like my wife says, you got to put a little bit of lemon juice on top of that. Some acidity, really bring out the flavor. You can eat okra raw. You pick them when they're real small, like 3 inches or so, and you can just eat them right out of the garden. You can fry it. I'm sure you've heard of that. It's real good. I grew up on some fried okra. I swear, I get up in the middle of the night, try to go back for seconds. I take some cold fried okra, I take some fresh fried okra. It's just too good. I really like it. I know people complain about okra being slimy, but that doesn't bother me. And when it's fried, I don't really notice it that much. One other thing I'll say you can do with okra is you can roast it. You cut it in half and you oil it up and throw it in the oven and roast it a little bit, and it's gonna dry out. That's gonna be real good. Okay, just wanted to tell you a little bit about growing okra, what you can do with it, what you can expect. I love to grow it in the summer. It's one of those plants that gets real big and kind of takes over. I think that's a lot of fun, personally. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment if you are inspired. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what I should do next. And also, please subscribe to my page. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. You gotta pick that okra every day. You see them big overgrown pods? You don't pick it every day, it gets too big. It'll just keep growing. It'll be like a foot long before you know it. You make you like one of them primitive rattles or something like that. You could dry it out, make you a rattle, you have a band before you know it. You get an okra band. That's what I'm talking about. Okra band, get down. Extra funky. With the garden funk.